Hey, say it again.
Oh, you know how we go to school, we go back to school May 1st, and that's the deadline to submit like what college we're gonna go to. Like,
Yeah.
how are we gonna do it now that we're not in school? You know, we don't have counselors and.
Oh, actually, great question. On Thursday, I actually have two guest speakers. One of them is going to be Miss Argetta. I'm going to bring her in, and if you have questions, you can ask her.
Oh, okay.
Great, sounds cool. So I actually also have one of my former students slash tutors coming in, and she's going to talk about her college experience. Yeah,
Through FaceTime?
Yeah, through this, yeah, they're going to come and talk through their own group chat. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I'm going to meet y'all. If you have any questions, just unmute yourself and same thing as last time. Let's see, share screen. All right, so let's go over this real fast. Okay, so let's look at our check-ins. So this is what we did before. This is like a mini assignment. You just get credit for posting something. I posted a picture of the classroom. I actually went there on Friday to check it out. Let's see, Tiare. It's been fun, but I'm going to go cry now. So this is based on your mood right now for everyone. Actually, I think I could press next. Read precisely 3 minutes prior to my Zoom meeting. Well, Janil's not in here yet, so I'm guessing he's still sleeping. Possibly. That's Laura's picture. I don't know who posted it. Well, just like this. I know how to pizza. Lisa posted earlier. I saw. I think Lulu posted that one, right? So not everyone's not too happy right now. That's Octavio. Is that you, Octavio? By any chance? Some moods. This is from Esme. I saw. Sometimes I wonder what happened to those people who asked me for directions. Good one. I think it's you posted this one. This is me. I posted this right now. I started playing games again, and I suck. Someone posted this one. All right, so that's our check-in. If you haven't done it, please do so. All right, so it's been kind of weird. I spent probably like a couple weeks planning our service learning project, and then in a matter of a couple of days, we couldn't do that anymore. So I guess that's over with. There's nothing we could do about that. So we have digital learning. If for some reason you missed session 1, week 1, you could go here. So if you go to AVID, and remember, if you have any questions, just ask me. Go to digital learning, and if you missed the week 1 assignment, it was on here. Actually, that reminds me, we accidentally skipped a few people last time, so I want to go back to them. So Jeremy, if you're listening, can you unmute yours? Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, so I'm sorry. Okay. We actually forgot to do your significant item last time. Would you mind?
I have it right. I have it right here.
All right, cool. Share with us.
So it's basically like it's basically a GameCube controller. It's all messed up because over the years. Wait, hold on. It's a GameCube controller my grandma gave me. That's when I started playing video games, and then like I'm a huge video game person now. It kind of made me who I am. Like I appreciate that. My grandma, she kind of still plays with me too. It's fun over the years, and I just go back to it, and I'm still like playing it now. So basically, yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome. And then on dress, we didn't get to share yours. I'm gonna mute your fast. On dress. Tiare, can you hear me? Tiare.
What's up? Sorry.
All right, so I don't think you were able to join last time.
Yeah,
were you able to do that post about the significant item?
Yeah, I think I wrote about my keychain.
Can you talk about that?
It's important to me because I think it signifies what I want to do. Because it's I have like a little trinkets in it. Like whenever I go, I went from Seattle and I got my little trinket, and I have some from Utah, one from New York, and it's just I feel like it signifies what I could do in the future, and also the keys that I could get like hopefully in the future my dorm key or like a future house key or something like that.
Cool. Awesome. And then on dress,
Yeah.
what'd you have to share?
Well, I had a Angels hat that my dad gave me. I can't find it, but it's somewhere here in my house.
Okay. Why is that important?
Because it's one of the first baseball games I attended,
Mm-hmm.
and so I brought it that day to like remember. And because we always have me and my dad would always go to places, so it kind of reminds me of my connection I have with my dad.
Cool. All right. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so that's week 1. What we're currently in is week 2. If you want to go ahead, I'll update the week 3 stuff. So this is what we're doing for this week. At the top part says this is assignment. So basically, you attend our 2 sessions for the week, which is today, and the other one is on Thursday. We have. Okay, let me just go in order. So we did our picture check-in. That was an assignment. We have 3 discussion things to do this week, and some of them relate to certain things. So the first one, let me move this, is virtual tours. So basically, what I need you to do in the first paragraph is talk about the school or schools you have decided to go to next year. So by now, you probably heard back from different schools or kind of narrowing it down. You might be waiting for some because you're waitlisted, or if you're still applying to community college, you're deciding that. Either way, just kind of talk about it. Let me know what schools or you're thinking about going to in the fall, or what's your plan for the fall. Let's say you wanted to do something else, or who's trying to get in? Let me see.
So if we already chose a school, do we just write about that one too?
Yeah, definitely. Let me see if oh, there you go. Laura, Janelle, Kim. Okay, they should be in a second. Yeah. So what you need to do is just make sure. Janelle, are you here? Laura, they're connecting. Okay, cool. All right. So if you already chose a school, awesome. If you are still deciding, let me know what you're in between, because this is, as Jimena said, by May 1st, you got to decide on what schools you want to go to. All right, paragraph 2, I need you to take a virtual tour of a school. I actually had 3 field trips plans. Actually, Hennessy helped us plan it, but we can't go on those anymore, obviously. So I would need you to go to a virtual tour of a school you're deciding on. So how do you do that? For me, I went to Google. I just typed in literally. I picked a school that I put CSULB virtual tour, right? So I clicked on it, and it'll take you to a website. Every school is different. I saw Fullerton had a really cool one. Some of the UCs have really cool ones. Long Beach didn't really have one. If you're going to a community college, then think about where you want to transfer to in the future. Think about life after that, because I love the community college route. It saves money, and you have an easier chance to transfer into a school you hope for. I had friends that went from Pasadena City College to UCLA in 2 years, and that is definitely an option. But you need to be motivated. Some people get stuck there as long as you're driven. But it is a transition period. It's not something that I would say you go there and you end. So I would say go to community college if you have intention of transferring to somewhere else. But with that said, for this assignment, think about the college you want to transfer to, especially even if you want to go to community college. All right, so we were actually supposed to go to a Long Beach tour. I'll take you on a quick tour. Look at this. So Long Beach, this is my undergraduate.
Whether you need a new program for your laptop,
Whoa,
a textbook,
where did that come
a new
from?
beach hoodie, or a gift for your family, you'll find it
Oh, cool. There's like a actual voiceover. So I went there when I was 18 years old. One regret that I always tell people is I wish I dormed, even though it's expensive. I admit, but that's where most people meet their friends and most people have a lot of things. I had some friends that I had from high school that I went over and we had an apartment, which was cool. But to really get that full college experience, I recommend dorming, but you don't have to. That's just something I wish I did. All right, so Long Beach State. Uh, Once you walk up the stairs, this is a bookstore. When you're in college, your first year, you have to buy your own. Actually, every year you have to buy books, but a lot of freshmen buy books from the bookstore, and that is a common mistake because it's really expensive. They overcharge. They charge extra. What I would do if I were you is prior, like so, usually a few weeks prior to school starting. So probably for you guys in August or July, you give your scheduled classes, and during your scheduled classes, you can actually see what books you need. The professors have to give you a syllabus that has what books and materials you need. Sometimes they don't give it to you until a week before, sometimes a couple of days before. But what I used to do is look on Amazon, look at different websites, and get it through there. Because usually you could get it half price or less than that. So you buy used books, and it's okay buying used books because it doesn't matter. Sometimes though, they require you to have like the newest edition, so you can't avoid that. But other times, if you need to, avoid buying books from your school bookstore because it's super expensive and they overcharge you. Usually, first year students do it, but there's a lot of websites, half.com. There's, I don't know a lot of the websites these days. Amazon works, but there's always cheaper options for books. Sometimes, if you're really savvy, you could download free versions of the book. All right. So going on my tour, Brahman Hall, it's where people register for classes. This is the fountain. It's supposed to look like a water molecule. This is the main area on campus where they serve food. I mean, obviously there's an area for Panda Express and Starbucks and stuff like that. But this is the grill and pub, which is kind of crazy. This is one of the few campuses that sell alcohol on campus, which is crazy. Usually you see fourth year, 21-year-old student go there and for a drink after class. Health and Human Services. I don't really spend too much time over here because it's more for the science majors. So science majors, the Horn Center, they have the labs. Once again, more labs. This is the other side of it. The Walter Pyramid. So this is where our basketball team is not bad. They actually go to the NCAA tournament every year for March Madness. This is one of the few, I think one of like 3 or 4 pyramids in the United States. So this is actual blue pyramid. We went there for our AVID field trip for the student leaders conference. Ronnie went to the wrong school. And I was like, Ronnie, you see the blue pyramid? And he did not. All right, this is the Wellness Center. Most college campuses have a gym on campus. So this was built my last year, and it's free to all students, which is awesome. In here, there's a rock climbing wall, there's weights, there's an indoor track, and basketball. So most schools have this. I would recommend cancel your gym membership once you go to college because your school most likely has their own gym. However, obviously, it is going to be crowded because it's full of students and it's probably not open all the time. I mean, if you like to go to the gym 24 hours. This is the beginning. This is where we actually have a bowling alley inside Long Beach. There is pool tables inside a student union. More food. Yeah, the pool table area that was pretty popular. There's actually a gaming area. It doesn't show in here, but there actually you go there and you could I guess play games. You could check out a computer. But yeah, this is a student union. All right, that was my virtual tour of Long Beach. Some schools have a much better virtual tour, but it really depends on the school. All right, so that's what you need to do for that. So first paragraph, tell me what schools you're kind of thinking between. I know by now that you probably heard back from CSUs or UCs. If you didn't get into the school you wanted to, I mean, it's okay. It's not about the location, but it's the final destination.
It's not okay.
It's okay. But
I got rejected from. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it.
it's okay. I heard this year was extremely difficult. If any constellation for some school like UCLA, 120,000 people applied or more, and only 6,000 people got accepted.
Yeah, I got rejected from UCLA.
That means only 4% of people got accepted.
I did see
No.
they accepted like 6,000, and then last year they accepted like way more.
Yeah.
I got rejected from all my UCs besides Merced.
So what that means is
I haven't heard from any.
that it's taking longer for people to graduate, so they have less room to accept new people. That's what I gather from it. Any good news though? Anyone get accepted to somewhere they like?
No.
Anybody got accepted to UCLA?
Hell no, they straight denied my ass. They're like, you trash.
Didn't Irene got accepted?
Fuck them. Who?
Honest.
Irene got accepted.
Irene got accepted.
From where?
She ain't an AVID, bro.
That's crazy.
To where?
To UCLA? She went under
She got accepted to UCLA?
She went under psychology though.
Ronnie, did you get accepted to UCLA?
Hell no.
No.
She got into UCLA. What the? Damn, I'm happy for her.
Who got into UCLA?
Irene.
Irene.
Aubrey's waiting for you.
Who?
Your face.
Irene.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Anybody got accepted to Irvine? Santa Barbara?
I haven't
I got
checked
waitlisted.
mine.
Ronnie got waitlisted?
I got
Yeah,
waitlisted
for Irvine.
too, and I
Let me
haven't
see
got
her. Let me say Irvine. Honestly, I probably got fucking denied already.
See,
Julian.
waitlisting is not bad. I mean, there's opportunities. They're just waiting for other people to make decisions.
Let me find out.
I'm going to ELAC.
If I cry right now, then I'm sorry.
UC
Okay,
G1 right there, man.
let's all right, everyone, meet your things real fast, and we'll go back to what we need to show you. All right,
Wait, what? Oh.
so that's the first assignment. The other one we need to do, it's by Wednesday. So you click here, it says interview questions, culture shock. I'm going to bring in Mr. Argueta and a few other people to kind of in the Zoom chat, obviously, to talk about their experience. All you got to do to get credit for this is write one question you have for them about their experience in college. It's going to relate to an article though. So this is for the future. Have that done. It relates to this one, digital learning number 3. So what you need to do is read this article about this guy named, I forgot how do you say his exact name, but Kashawn Campbell. Read this article about him, and it's about this kid who's a 4.0 student at Jefferson High School in South LA. And when he went to Berkeley, for the first year, he was on academic probation, meaning he got less than a 2.0. So what I want you to talk about is first describe his experiences at Jefferson High School. What struggles does he face when he goes to Berkeley? What factors do you think lead to these struggles? Paragraph 2, this is for your opinion. Do you think you are ready for life after high school? Explain. What areas do you feel you need more refinement? So like social skills, you're studying, living away from your parents. So some of you guys might not even know how to shop for yourself or cook, or some of you guys may not do your laundry. Time management, organization, test taking, public speaking, whatever you think you need to improve before you kind of enter the next phase of your life. What fears do you have? Have you ever, what do you need to do to make sure you don't quit? So this kid, once again, he was like a 4.0 student. When he went to Berkeley, he realized that his skills weren't as good as he hoped, because maybe the school wasn't preparing him, for what was necessary. So I want you to think about your own experiences. If you guys start failing your first semester, you run into issues where you have 5 classes and 3 of them are D's. What are you going to do? How are you going to respond? Like, what are you going to do to make sure you keep going? Because it's not uncommon. That's why on here, I want you to have a question, because I'm going to bring in a few students that actually experienced the exact same thing from HP. They went off to some UC and they struggled. And we're gonna ask them. Some of them succeeded in going through to their third and fourth year. Some of them not so much. They actually struggled and they hit a wall and they couldn't go through that. So we're gonna bring them in. So after that interview on Thursday, you're going. Oh, wait, this is before that. After the interview, what you need to do is discussion number 4. What did you learn? How might you use this information to help you in the future? So those are the assignments for this week. After that, we're going to have some stuff for, you don't have to worry about that till week 3 stuff, but this will be next week. All right, you guys can unmute your mics and I'm going to stop sharing real fast. All right. Any questions?
They still have. I haven't got anything from Irvine yet.
Nothing.
I haven't got nothing. Not wait list. Nothing.
Are officially like date back is May 1st then?
No, that is when
They're like predicting it, right?
Yeah.
Like a prediction.
Wait, can it be sooner or nah?
It can't be.
No.
Because
can't.
well, actually, we're one of the last school districts to decide this. Long Beach decided that like last week, and a few other schools. They're just waiting, trying to wait for this to end.
So is our graduation gonna get pushed back?
I would say yes. You probably. I don't think they'll cancel your graduation, but if everything is done, like the coronavirus stuff, like tails off, you probably graduate in June or July.
Am I part of class of 2021?
If you fail your classes,
Hey,
yeah.
we're 13 graders. 13
Shut
graders.
up.
That's going down in the history books.
Oh my god.
And then I got the knife from Barbara too. Man.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I really didn't even want to go. I just wanted like the idea. Of, like,
I got rejected by UCLA.
That sucks.
I know. That's the only school I got rejected by.
the only one I'm thinking of probably going is probably UC Irvine or Fullerton. This is like, I'm already accepted to Fullerton, so like I might go. That's all if I don't get accepted to my UCs.
Man.
I'm going
Waiting.
to Long Beach.
I'm gonna wait for UC ELAC.
But I want to dorm. I really want to dorm.
Exactly.
That's my joke. Stop stealing my joke.
Shut up, it's been my joke.
You see ELAC?
You don't get your
Hi, Esme.
off that camera, bro.
Hey, Julian.
How you been?
I think I'm gonna go to Cal State LA.
That's fine.
Have
yeah.
you been there?
Nope.
Let's go on that virtual tour.
I'm just saying, we should all go to ELAC. Everybody, right now.
Talk.
What about the orientations for like the colleges and stuff? They're gonna be postponed, or do we just have to wait for an email?
No, girl, we're gonna get lost.
Told me they still had an orientation that I still had to schedule it or something like that.
I think everyone is optimistic right now, and they want you to still schedule those things. But the way things are going, I think everything will be canceled. But just in case, for optimism, they want you to
Oh shit!
plan for it.
Are we
So
still gonna have
we're
a
just talking
graduation?
now.
Oh, we just talked about this. I assume we will, but it might be postponed to a later date.
Mama. Hi, Janelle. I like your dog. Hi, Jeremy. I miss you.
Wait, mister, are we done?
What's bopping?
Muted.
All right, so
Popping.
Playing some Minecraft. I died by a baby zombie yesterday. I had 19.
Oh my god, there you guys go.
Better, I miss you.
Died by.
I miss you too, Jimena.
There
I
you
see
go,
your
Jimmy.
Snapchat story,
It was.
and I
it
can
was
hear your
the
voice
best-
in my head.
It was
Wait,
a
what?
desert baby zombie.
I
see
It
your
slowed me
Snapchat
down.
story.
everyone,
Oh my god.
Rookie mistake.
Voice.
we are done with class. I'm gonna upload this to
Alright, bye,
YouTube.
people.
If you guys have
Bye.
questions, if you guys missed anything, but I'll keep the chat open if you guys have any questions or you wanted to just